Yo, what's up, everyone? You are listening to the world famous, award-winning Behind the Baller podcast. I am your host, Ben Baller, not Ben Humble. Also known to some of you as the Korean John Cusack, also known as the Wash Lord. What's good, y'all? It is Thursday, coming to you live from the 415, San Francisco. Woke up early this morning, decided to give y'all a little something today, getting that extra rest, being away from my fam, but I'm going back to see him today. But, wanted to give you a nice little bonus. You know what I'm saying? Such a nice little morning. Have my little fucking, my salted caramel cold brew coffee. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to get on the mic and pod. And that means professional podcasting, always. Museum quality podcasting, a Dust Brothers production. You already know what the fucking deal is. Okay, this is episode 230, guys. Shit's pretty wild. That last episode definitely rung some bells. We got some major action. Now that we're down to one a week, right? Not doing two a week. So it gives more time for you guys to marinate with an episode, but also it's harder to chart, you know what I mean? Because when I keep more episodes out there, I get more consistent with the charts. But I shouldn't think about the charts so much. I should think more about what the fuck the people want to hear and what I want to say, and just me being naturally myself. Okay? But it's nothing new for me. We've been charting. In fact, since we pretty much started, we've never fallen off the charts. But I won't lie to you, with one a week, even if we go hard, if we don't, it just, I can't control it. It's up to you guys. The more you guys download, the more you guys subscribe, the better the show gets. I promise you guys, But that last episode, it brought out all of the entire BTB army. It's crazy because people who I never thought would listen to my show, listen to it. And I say this here and there, but people tell me, even my boy Dominic, the shoe surgeon, he's like, oh, I listened to your episode. He made me these crazy custom Travis Scott low Jordans. And I was like, that inspired upside down check thing. And he's like, I guess you don't want these anymore. I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know, bro. It's just this design. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Right. But Marcus Spears, aka Swagoo from ESPN, he's listened to the show. Even my new friend Aaliyah, she listened to the show and she's like, "Oh, it's cool." And I don't know, man. Just people left and right, they listen to it. I'm actually surprised, and I shouldn't be surprised because a lot of people do listen to it. And we have a big listenership. But speaking of Swagoo, shout out to my dogs. Swagoo, my boy Big Perk. And I got to give a big happy birthday shout out to my man Kendrick Perkins. It's his birthday yesterday. They got their own ESPN podcast now. Plus, they're all over ESPN. They're on ESPN all day long, from NFL Live to fucking Get Up to fucking, why am I fucking drawing? First Take with Stephen A. But they started their own podcast, guys. It's called Swagoo and Perk. Make sure you go and subscribe. This is not an ad. I'm telling y'all, genuinely, I fuck with this show. They are on episode 3, and they started off their latest episode just showing love to the Korean Liam Neeson. Yes, that would be me. Big fucking shout out to Swagoo and Kendrick. Perkins, Big Perk. But guys, look, real quick, before we get started into this show, I got to talk about the captain's picks. Okay. Look at that. Miles is already throwing a little music under this. You know what I'm saying? It feels a little different, right? Okay. So let's talk about captain's picks, because you're missing out on making some money. All right. It is such an exciting time of the year to bet and wager on sports right now. This is no cap. I'm being serious with you guys right now. NFL, NBA, NCAA football, and NCAA basketball, NHL, soccer, live betting, guys, okay? All can be done at CaptainPicks.com. This company has myself as a partner and a captain, along with the Dust Brothers and Michael Rappaport. So you know how we get down on the podcast every damn day in these streets. We've even brought in new captains to man new sports and live betting bonanzas. We view this as investing over gambling, right? And we got packages. Get yourself a monthly package in single or multiple sports. Nobody has lower rates in the betting game. Nobody. We are about to revolutionize how betting picks are done, made, sold, everything across the board. do yourself a favor. Go to CaptainPicks.com. Okay? That's CaptainPicks.com. Thank me later. So yeah, man. You already know. That was probably the most I've ever been DM'd and emailed in regarding to that last episode, right? You know, I went heavy with that Willie Hutch. And some of the I Am Rapport listeners, you know, they probably thought it couldn't have been able, they didn't think I could pull it off, right? But I knew one thing. I said I had to do what needed to be said and done, right? And people that know Travis, they heard the shit. I don't know if he heard it, but I guarantee motherfuckers told them. Because, you know, and it's just so fucking stupid. I get these dumbass fucking people say, hey man, you just trying to take a black man. I don't give a fuck what color he was. You know what I mean? And now, you know what? There's a video pushing a hero narrative. Like, oh, how come they're not showing this? He's a nice guy. He's trying to save lives. It's this fucking bullshit video of Travis telling some of his fans to stop and help a person out and like fake promoting being safe. Like, no, that ain't his fucking brand. I'm gonna keep it real, straight up. Okay? And then the conspiracy theorists are out there like, oh, why is the media not showing this side, right, of him being good? I don't know. Maybe 8 people fucking died, and now 9-year-old is fighting for his life in the hospital, and 2 are officially brain dead, with hundreds still in the hospital, like really doing bad. Do you have any idea? That shit happened on Friday. Motherfucker, it's almost been a week. Do you have any idea how long you get dished? They ain't got time for no bullshit. Like you have some little fucking penny ante fucking little bullshit injuries. Your ass ain't even staying there for a day if you ain't that fucked up. I've been sick as fuck and been in the hospital 2 or 3 days and almost died and was sick as shit, right? There's people in there right now 4, 5, 6 days, and there's lawsuits up the ass. You know what? One of the reasons why people ain't fucking pushing, they can show that video everywhere. I hope everyone shows that video, and they have shown it. Every major site still has. People are just, oh, why aren't they pushing this? The media, what the fuck? Fuck the media. The media ain't bigger than Instagram and social media anymore. It's not, period. We control that on the social media controls the fucking regular media. Sorry to tell you guys that, but it's the truth, okay? So people tripping on that need to get their heads out of their asses. Do you realize that he has been promoting violence and beating up people and doing other shit? And they're like, yo, they're not showing this side. They're just trying to take another black man down. Like, no. You know, did you not see the police chief and fire department had declared the show a disaster and an emergency? So that video is fucking irrelevant. Him telling them to get this fan out the way, that's cool. Guess what? You didn't stop the show, dog. Oh, you didn't know. You just get fuck out of here. You still went to an after party and you're trying to tell me with your entourage of 20 people, no one knew and motherfuckers is telling people what'd you think the ambulances was doing in there? Just chilling? People were just passing out because they were just dehydrated and come on, man. You went 40 minutes after the motherfucking cops is telling people, yo, motherfuckers is dying here, period. People told somebody, ain't no way, no. And you know what? Let's just say that's the truth. You a stupid motherfucker, bro. If you didn't fuck, I'm not trying to hear no shit. I don't give a fuck. Prince, I'm going to say this right now. Prince and Michael Jackson are probably the most dedicated, focused artists of, you know, the last 100 years to where they're probably not paying attention to anything else except their set. Please motherfucking believe they see ambulances inside their fucking audience. They'll be like, what the fuck is going on, man? You know? That's when you stop, right? And then people are like, yo, but how come the police couldn't stop the show? Something sounds fishy, huh? Why didn't they stop the show then? From official reports from the police chief, one, they were heavily fucking understaffed and they're trying to at least get all the fucking people that were hurt and sick help, okay? 2, they demanded that the show be shut down, but only 2 people had the authority to actually do so legally, and neither of those 2 could be found, okay? For damn sure, though, but for damn sure, Travis could have shut the show down without any repercussions, meaning he could have just stopped the mic, stopped everything, and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Boom. And you think that the fucking promoters and the people from Live Nation would have busted it? Fuck that. People died. All bets are off. If Travis actually cared, he would have paid attention, listened up, not had selective listening. And look, people have got hurt at other shows. Okay, it is so fucking rare for that many people to die, for that many people to suffer those levels of injuries. Okay, people have passed out at Michael Jackson concerts. I keep hearing that. Yes, none of those people died. Okay, big fucking difference. They had brain damage, suffering all kinds of other injuries, trauma, fucking on ventilators, fighting for their life, can't breathe, having their bones crushed. Okay, we're talking about loss of life. And look, had this been an Asian artist that did this shit and was promoting that fuck shit, that riot, fuck authority, this rage, and fucking let's beat people up. Oh, and if the performer was an Asian singer or rapper talking about, oh, who stole my shoes? And have his fucking fans beat somebody up like Travis did. You know what I'm saying? Beat people up. And I say some crazy ass shit. Trust me, I would have went 100 times harder. I would have went 1,000 times harder. And be like, man, what the fuck? I mean, I would have actually I would have went on every single possible platform that I own, okay? But color doesn't fucking matter. Whether you green, brown, purple, I don't give a fuck. If you did fuckboy shit, you getting called out. And what's fucking funny is I made a comment about something on D.L. Hewley's page, but it's so funny. When D.L. Hewley, who's a friend of mine, posted a black couple getting harassed and getting shit on by a fucking Chinese worker at a Chinese restaurant. What did I do? I went in and spoke the truth. And guess what? The Asian community went in a fucking uproar and went against me. How are you going to go against your own people? No, fuck that. I go against what's wrong. How about that? Okay? So I'm not the one you want to play with, especially with the race card. Anyways, damn. Sitting here trying to be all good and shit, you know what I'm saying? Having a good day, looking at this beautiful view. But yeah, from what I've read, the insurance coverage that Live Nation had was like capped at $27 million. They had these like waivers that were like bullshit that they try to like make, if you bought a ticket, you signed automatically this waiver. But because the language wasn't like clear enough, like that ain't gonna really help them. Okay. The legal consultants out there, there's people who are fucking so stupid. I can't believe some of these people are coming at me. And they actually are either paralegals or whatever. Maybe, I don't know if they passed the bar and they think like, oh, this is going to be okay. Travis is going to be okay. No, he's not. And I'm not wishing upon it. It's just what needs to happen and what's right. But these legal consultants and lawyers are estimating that this is going to be like probably a mid 9-figure range total loss in lawsuits. So that $27 million ain't going to cover it. If it shit's fucking $300 to $500 million, it's definitely not going to cut it. Motherfuckers is going to be in some shit. Now, once again, my deepest condolences go out to the families. Those who've lost somebody, those who've had people who've injured and suffered, okay? The money from the settlements will not bring those lives back. Okay. And we shall see what happens, from all this, what unravels from everything and what the end outcome will be. And cancel culture sucks. I've said it so many fucking times. I hate that shit. But sometimes there are repercussions and there are motherfucking penalties and there are motherfucking, there are consequences for doing dumbass shit. So if we ain't going to call it cancel culture, we call it, this is what happens. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, right? There should be a fucking cooling off period for people who do dumbass shit. Is that a more, suitable word for you guys? Because I don't like the cancel culture shit. But you know what? If you fucking do some stupid ass shit, and if you kill somebody or whatever, and I know he didn't directly just murder someone. I'm just saying though, in general, if someone rapes somebody, right? They say, oh, I don't like cancel culture. That's not cancel culture, motherfucker. That's somebody getting their fucking due, right? That's called justice. Someone getting fucking jail time, someone losing their shit. Yes. Now, can they come back from there? There has to be a certain punishment. And I get it. Okay. That it's not my, my call. But a motherfucker can't just forget about this in 2 years. that this is some whole other shit. Again, more shit to come, more injuries or whatever. But anyways, look, fuck Travis. It's funny, right? His ex-manager came out to expose him. And, I'm sure he waited late in the cut, whatever. But he's legit. He's like, yo, he basically broke it down. He's like, yo, Travis is a piece of shit. He left me for dead. His manager had a seizure and almost died. And this is something I heard from way back, you know what I'm saying? Because I've known Travis a long time. And his manager had a seizure, was literally almost died. And Travis just stood there, didn't do shit, didn't call for help, didn't do anything. Literally almost watched his manager die. And this is a dude who lied for Travis, did fake views, did fake fucking shit so he can get a deal, all this stuff. I don't know. Look, let's pivot to something else. Anyways, look. I'm in San Francisco. I'm out here for my strain. That's what mostly my business is out here. So obviously cannabis. When I'm in the Bay, I got my two new strains that are dropping real soon. Okay. We got Box Fan Benny, which I'll break that down another time. It's really funny. We got Kelly Green 47. You already know a lot of my weed strains are based upon Jonas, because LRG was such a big part of my life, and it was good times when I was smoking with them. But yeah, those two strains are dropping real soon. Make sure you check your local Cookies dispensary for the latest. Ben Ball did the strain. And my Cat Dick and my Jonas B is still here. If you are a homie of mine and for some reason I just can't get a hold of you, or we haven't talked, whatever, yo, your boy done got a pee. All right, I got a little elbow right now of I got a half P of Cat Dick and a half P of Jonas B. Hit me up. Let's smoke some. Let's roll something. You know what I'm saying? My K-Town OG strain, though, is coming soon, too. So people have been asking for that 100% real OG Kush indica strain, and it's coming. All right. I had to fly up to the Bay to get this BBDTS content shot and to check out the new harvest, all the crops. Had to check out everything that's going on, and everything's good. Shout out to my boy Dave. Shout out to my boy Hoel, aka Joel, motherfucker. It's Arch, man. I don't know what I would do without him. But while I was here in San Francisco, I did some shopping, and contrary to other people's beliefs and thoughts, right? Yes, I do get cars, and I used to buy watches and stuff, everything. But like in the last few years, I rarely shop for myself. And when I mean rare, it's like few years. And for some other people, okay, cool. Look, I'm not some other people. I make a decent living, you know what I mean? I work hard, but a lot of things get sent to me as gifts. And yeah, there'll be the latest SB dunks, there'll be some cool shit here and there. And, people forget that, what I'm saying? I got Riff Los Angeles, my people, Jeff and Ed over there, they take care of me, and it's all love. But it's not always shit that I chose, or that, that I actually was like, oh, I want to get this. Can you send it? I mean, it's not always. Some people just send shit. Adidas sends things, whatever. It's not things that I just immediately, on my first choice, asked to wear or rock, So it just felt good to be in San Francisco, in Union Square, where the shopping is way better than Beverly Hills. I mean that. And it felt good to pull up to these shops and buy some designer shit. Another thing too is, walking into Chanel, and the sales, ladies there, they're like, yo, I'm a big fan of yours and your family. It's nice to hear sometimes, especially from these higher end stores, right? Walking these spots, I pulled into Neiman's Marcus, I'm saying? Pulled into Balenciaga, pulled up to Bottega Veneta, got to walk down, Maiden Lane, and walk through some of my favorite alley, right? And I copped a few things. If shit was in my size, I would have probably dropped, over 10 bands, which is crazy. Now, of course, while I was at Neiman's, you already know, right? I had to hit my all-time favorite, okay? Of course, every 2-3 weeks I hit the Rotunda. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, they're back open 7 days a week now, so I got in that bitch early. 11 a.m., the motherfucking doors were closed. They had to open that bitch. I was the first customer in that motherfucker, right? Had to get that chicken consomme, and that chicken consomme hits so different when it's not even 12 p.m. and it's like the first fresh, little broth right there, that pop over with the strawberry butter. Of course, I got the crab melt. I do need to start eating my regular other shit and everything else. If my wife was there, I would have got the caviar plate with the bellinis and the motherfucking, and the champagne and all that shit, and did beluga, all the whole Russian swag, But, oh, shit. Yo, I actually did the unthinkable. I fucked around and went to the Ugg store and I caught myself my first pair of Uggs. Don't know what compelled me. I don't know. One of my fans sent me some Red Wings with a little softy like fur inside and the wash. The motherfuckers is comfortable. But yes, your boy, the washed lord, Korean John Cusack, cop some Ugg boots. Your boy John Cusack has Ugg boots. And this is funny because I was like, yo, man, you always see girls wearing them, right? It's always girls that were wearing them. Boom. People always talk shit here and there. They're wearing the fake Uggs. Some people wearing real. But I'm saying Uggs are fly. Like my wife has had like 5 pairs, okay? But what's funny is, this is a fun fact about Uggs I just found out. Uggs were originally made for men. They were not made for women. They were originally made for men, and that's what they started out as. It was a men's brand, not for women. So technically, they started out as a men's brand and then made women shit. The shit blew up on the women's side. Every fucking girl has had fucking Uggs. They're comfy as fuck. Yeah, they're about $175. The shits are fucking legit. My boy Homicide calls them softies, but I don't care. They feel like you are walking on some fresh, they feel like you're walking on some fresh pandesal. Now, that's very soft, warm bread if you're not Filipino, okay? But also while I was in the Bay, I hit Mastros for the first time, which is crazy, okay? Because Mastros opened in December 2019, so it's barely, not even 2 years old, but it was closed for 10 months. So they've only been open really for like a year. And let me say this from someone who's been to 10 different Mastros, that shit don't hit the same as Beverly Hills. Definitely don't hit the same as Ocean Club, Mastros, Crystal Cove. And it definitely don't hit the same as Vegas. Look, more importantly, that shit was low-key hood. Like, I've never seen so many trappers, random ass folks wearing motherfucking chrome hearts, hats and shit. I was just like, yo, bro, where the fuck am I? Right? Like, none of these motherfuckers have been there. Would I ever even seen these people in 2004, even 2010? You know what I'm saying? Me and Jonas was up in there, getting our motherfucking double, bone and ribeye. But, I had the Wagyu tomahawk and all that. But, yo, the butter cake is truly undefeated. There's nothing you can say about it. It's undefeated. It is a GOAT dessert, period. The extra raspberry sauce, if you're, that gully, but it is just so fucking good. So I will say that butter cake was definitely on point, but just kind of disappointed in the consumers or the patrons that were eating there. But also yesterday morning, I sat down with Billy Markus, the founder of Dogecoin, who our episode with Billy happens to actually be either top 5 or top 10. 100%, I think it's top 5. And, he's the founder of Dogecoin. This guy's a brilliant motherfucker. Billy's a really nice guy, super dope dude. We sat down, had coffee, chilled, the whole nine, caught up on things, talked about, obviously crypto, and he puts me up on game with all the shit coins and all the stuff that's bullshit and the trends and how things are going. And I'm going to have Billy back on the show. I think early next month, mid next month, I'm going to have him back on the show to give you guys an update of what's going on in the crypto space and just break down everything like A to Z again. Not necessarily all Doge, but everything in general, because he's really knowledgeable with that stuff. Super knowledgeable, very smart dude. And what's crazy is yesterday morning, Bitcoin hit ATH, right? All-time high. Hit $69,000. I woke up early, saw my man Pomp's fucking tweet. And then all this other crypto went up. Ethereum, everything went up. And then literally several hours later, literally not even an hour probably after me and Billy broke off from each other, crypto just tanks. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And Billy messages me. He's like, yo, China's Evergrande, or is it pronounced Evergrande, whatever, I don't know. I guess Evergrande defaulted on all their loans. So them defaulting really made crypto take a fucking bath. That shit took a shit, okay? But to be honest, if you really think about it, the big 3 crypto is still up. So this is just a slight little hiccup. It's not really a big deal. And the crazy part about all this shit is every time China fucks up and crypto gets takes a little thing, we bounce back. It's no big deal. And if you got your money in Bitcoin and Ethereum, you're solid, okay? Ethereum is the most legitimate. There's no crypto that has more utility than Ethereum, But Billy is a solid fucking dude. Just I'm so happy for, he seemed happy and cool. See, he actually told me he was stressed out, but he looked good. Elon Musk just started following him on Twitter recently. And most people would lose their minds. Because I remember like one time, this guy's, oh my God, Elon Musk followed me. And then he tweeted back, goes, yo, sorry, I followed you by accident. And then unfollowed him. It was like fucking hilarious. And maybe sometimes he does that shit to fuck around. But you know what, Billy, he's like, he's just chilling. He's super cool. Like he's the Fonz. Wasn't even like, phased by it, right? And he was telling me like Elon messages him every so often from time to time. Elon hit him up. He said, yo, can I call you? And like he gave Billy a number to fucking call. Billy never called. So that Elon called him and they want to talk about Doge. And, the cool thing about Elon is he really wants Doge to like, do its thing. So, one thing about Elon Musk is, okay, some of you guys don't get that. Yes, he's rich as fuck. Okay. And yet, yeah, he just cashed out $1.1 billion of Tesla stock yesterday. Cool. Okay. But understand this, besides knowing the fucking rectangular root of 780, like the motherfucker is actually pretty witty and got more street smarts than you think. And he's got way more common sense than any other billionaire I could think of, right? So he could hold his own. So stop with all the cap, like motherfuckers ain't scamming him or, getting him, and trying to get some goofy shit or troll him, whatever. That dude is sharp, man. But anyways, I'm going to get some questions ready for Billy. So, those of you who still don't get what's really going on with the crypto space, it's not too late. You can still jump in. Even with NFTs, right? I'm going to ask him, he's going to break it down. He's released his set of NFTs and stuff. And speaking of NFTs, my official, for real NFTs will be dropping this month. Finally got the confirmation. Want to make sure everything was A1. It is looking like the week of November 22nd. It is going to be fucking awesome. Cannot wait to show you guys what these look like. They're fucking dope. And guys, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Mouth is getting a little dry, a little commercial break, pay some bills. Miles, you are always on point, dog. I hear that at Lakey inspired, and I know about to pay some bills, do some ads and all that. All right, y'all, we'll be right back, y'all. The secret of creative testing is this. No one knows what they're doing. From CMOs to marketing managers, everyone is making it up. Make your life a whole lot easier and finally know that you know with Marpipe. Marpipe is a new testing platform for Facebook ads that lets you do creative testing better. The average Marpipe customer reports that their ad performance doubles in less than 30 days. I did some tests with some of my baseball cards and the results were off the charts. This is not some shady offer you're going to find in your spam folder. Marpipe is an Adobe-backed ad tech platform that is remaking the digital creative industry. It's deceptively simple. Just upload your assets and Marpipe will create hundreds of ad variants and seamlessly launch them with one click. Marpipe works with companies that are spending tens of thousands on Facebook and brands as large as Mars, Tubi, and Quip. And Business Insider magazine calls Marpipe the Moneyball of ad creative. If you're spending over $25,000 a month on Facebook advertising, you need Marpipe today. Book a free demo at marpipe.com/baller right now and get a free $2,000 credit, but only until December 31st. Sign up for your free demo and get a free $2,000 credit at marpipe.com/baller. That's now through the end of the year. marpipe.com/baller. That's marpipe.com/baller. When running a business, HR issues can kill you. Wrongful termination suits, minimum wage requirements, labor regulations, and HR manager salaries aren't cheap. An average of $70,000 a year. Bambee, spelled BAMBEE, was created specifically for small businesses. You can get a dedicated HR manager, craft HR policy, and maintain your compliance, all for just $99 a month. With Bambi, you can change HR from your biggest liability to your biggest strength. Your dedicated HR manager is available by phone, email, or even real-time chat. From onboarding to terminations, they customize your policies to fit your business and help you manage your employees day to day. All of that just for $99 a month. Month to month, no hidden fees. You can cancel at any time. You didn't start your business because you wanted to spend time on HR compliance. Let Bambi help. Get your free HR audit today. Go to Bambi.com/baller right now to schedule your free HR audit. That's Bambi.com/baller. Spelled BAM to the BEE.com/baller. I want to talk for a minute about things that have fundamentally changed the way we live. There are the disruptors, things like smartphones, streaming services, any distractions that you could think of. Another one I heard of recently is a company called Ladder, who basically took the life insurance industry, flipped it upside down, and shook out the inefficiencies. Before Ladder, if you wanted to get life insurance, you had to drive across town, sit through a sales pitch, fill out a ton of paperwork, and then wait 6 to 8 weeks to find out if you've been approved. You'd also receive a zillion phone calls from agents trying to bundle your life insurance with things like car insurance. Now with Ladder, you can get fast, affordable term life insurance without even leaving your house. It's 100% digital when you apply for $3 million or less in coverage. No doctors, no needles, no paperwork. So if you're in between the ages of 20 to 60 and you need coverage and you want to team up with a company that's redeeming life insurance, then choose Ladder. They make things safe and easy for something that you hardly think about but definitely need. Go to ladderlife.com/baller today to see if you're instantly approved. That's LADDER life.com/baller. Ladderlife.com/baller. Yeah, by the way, guys, I'm thankful to be back in the top 10 on the charts. But I mean, guys, look, understand, I give you guys a free show at least once a week, and I was giving you guys 2 free shows, 2 episodes a week for 2 years. Okay, and I really appreciate you all for listening. But know this, any advice I give you guys in anything, I would never steer you down a wrong path, okay? Because everything that I'm telling y'all to do, it was something I would do myself, all right? I would never tell you guys to go down or open a door that wouldn't be a door that I wouldn't know. It's shit that I would do, okay? Why the fuck I made that so complicated? But anyways, shout out to my boy Lucas and his partner and the Broadcast Boys. You know, these 2 dudes on TikTok, I always talk about them. They're fucking funny as shit. One of my favorite pages next to Hood Meals. And I finally made it on their page of videos. Funny as shit. You should definitely check it out. They're always so thorough. And it's just that fucking, you know, just, you got to watch it, man. It's fucking amazing. I think it is the Ben Baller Pod Instagram post for today. You got to watch that shit. But, I was drinking boba. What day is today's Thursday? So yeah, day before last, Tuesday, just, you know, in Union Square drinking boba. And I started to get a toothache. And I'm like right there where Union Square, where the fucking ice skating rink. And so like, you know, I'm like, fuck. So I hit my dentist up. He's the best. And my dentist's name is Dr. Amir Wahab of Unforgettable Smile. I love everyone over there. My girl Ani, I love them all. And he's in Beverly Hills. And I'm like, yo, man, my tooth hurts. Like, I got a cavity, some shit. And I'm not going to get into more details about cavities because I know a little too much that I need to know that some people might gross people out. And I want to encourage people to go to the dentist. You don't have to go to my dentist, but you should go to the dentist because I'm going to go see him today. I fly back in a little bit. By the time this episode airs, you know what I'm saying? I should be back. And then, or I might go tomorrow. But check this out. You should go see your dentist at least 2 to 3 times a year. Okay. You should get an official checkup and a cleaning at least 2 to 3 times a year. All right. On top of brushing your teeth every day, the real way. And on top of drinking a lot more water. And that's something I am guilty of not doing. I need to drink more water. Okay. But if you do that 2, 3 times a year and you brush your teeth, you should be good. Your oral health should be straight. And I've said this several times on here because your oral health is pretty much an overall look on your general health. It's a really good scale. I'm not playing, I'm being dead serious. So take care of your teeth. It's like no joke. You guys want to cop some Yeezys or some Jordans, you guys want to do all that shit, but you can't go see your dentist fucking 2 times a year? Come on, man. It's really important. Same goes for women, right? I see girls who really should see the doctor more often, go see their OB and shit, right? And they'd rather go get a Louis bag instead of going to get a pap smear. That's real shit. I'm talking about some grown-ass shit. That ain't cute. Get your shit in order. Literally, get your shit checked out. And I mean that literally. Okay? Now, I got my man, Eli, from Nightlife, Eli Webbe. Is it Webb? I don't fucking know what the fuck. I haven't known this motherfucker for over 10 years. Anyways, I got Eli on the podcast this Monday. He's a person of interest right now. A lot of haters, a lot of whatever. But he's got a big story to tell. He has a tell-all book that is out there now. And I got some hate just from posting his shit that he's talking about coming on, behind the baller. From stupid fucks who don't know him, but have seen slander from pages, like these fucking pro-women pages, like fucking like Diet Prada that ain't really really don't do their full research. And at the same time, these pages don't even know him either or his situation. So look, I'm going to have Eli on the show this Monday and I'm going to ask him the hard questions. Okay? I won't let him slide even fucking 6 inches with me. No pause. Like, we're going to get it in. It's going to be a dope-ass episode, and I'm hyped. He's having, even getting a little, I'm going to let him bring some cameras into the man cave. But, real quick, man. There's no way yesterday you had turned anything, social media or anything, without seeing, or TV, without seeing that little cocksucker, Kyle Rittenhouse, right? And the trial was yesterday, and I see red flags all over the place, just from watching little things here and there. That whole case, that whole trial smells rotten to the fucking core. And one thing I noticed is, while the trial was going on, like live trials going on, of all people, not someone in the audience, not a fucking, one of the attorneys, the judge who's handling the case, the judge of the trial had his fucking phone go off. I think his iPhone went off. The actual phone went off during the goddamn trial, right? And when the fucking trial, you know what the worst part about that fucking phone going off was? The ringtone. He had a custom ringtone. It's a fucking judge, right? In Milwaukee. The ringtone, Wisconsin. The ringtone was God Bless the USA. Not God Bless America, God Bless the USA, which is a song that Donald Trump used as his inauguration song in 2016, and he also used it for his campaign song for 2020. So you take that as much as you want to. I'm just saying, shit smells wrong, right? This little bitch, Kyle Rittenhouse, was crying so hard, and not a single tear came out of his. That acting was actually not that great. He's been trained, he's been coached the way he was talking, right? And the thing that gets me is this. This is real shit. Had Kyle been black, first of all, he'd probably be dead. Motherfucking cops would have killed him, right? But has Kyle been black as a 17-year-old? If he was black and he crossed state lines with a gun and killed 3 people, look, there wouldn't even, the trial would be just some secondary shit. It wouldn't even mean anything. He would be doing life in jail. He'd be doing the rest of his life in jail, and this trial wouldn't have meant shit. See, I need to get the fuck out of here. Now, scary news. My friend Terrence J from 106 in Park, he's a big host, whatever. He got followed home a couple nights ago. All right, car pulled up to his crib. He was out, partying somewhere in the club. And they pulled up to his crib in Sherman Oaks, California, and they blocked him in two of the four guys that were there, the four guys in the Jeep, two dudes pulled out with guns, told him to get out of his Lambo truck, and Terrence was like, nah, fuck that, and he drove off, smashed off, right? Good for him. And then they shot his car. I don't know if they hit the car or whatever, but what's fucking insane is that they followed him, because I know where he lives, right? And they followed him and were busting shots still all the way to like he was like kind of far away, man. You know what I'm saying? Like blocks and blocks. They followed his ass, and then, and he was able to flag down a CHP officer, gave them the whole story, brought down whatever. They followed him to his crib to make sure they weren't inside the house. And this shit in LA is getting really bad. This break and entry, robbery, following people, this shit is getting, it's, and the thing is, this is not being taken lightly by the police. So like, it's there, whatever. If your ass is getting caught with this type of shit, man, you are fucked. Okay? They're letting the petty shit go. If you steal some shoes here and there, whatever, cool. But if you're doing this type of shit, strong arm robbery with the gun and everything, look at, they're putting scumbags like this away with like running back numbers. Okay? Bo Jackson, motherfucker, Marshawn Lynch type shit. And I ain't talking about black people or those people going in before people start taking this shit out of context. I'm talking about the numbers on the jerseys, okay? So all you dumb fucks who are doing crime, get ready to do 24 to 34 years and ruin your life over I don't give a fuck how hungry you are, okay? There's another way to do it, right? And I ain't gonna sit here and promote fucking white collar crimes, all of the bullshit, but don't ruin your fucking life over a Rolex, over a fucking Louis bag. It just ain't worth it. And if you notice, I don't even shop in Beverly Hills anymore. Okay? I stopped shopping on the Melrose, in the Fairfax district, at least 5 years now. I haven't been fucking running on that all. It's like, just motherfuckers follow me. Listen to this real quick, okay? If thieves follow me home, and this comes back and someone goes back to this podcast, please play this. Understand this. You follow me home on some shit, I always got something. One in the chamber ready to go, I'm fucking hurting somebody. Someone getting laid down off top. Okay? My kids sleep at my house. Young kids. I can't think. I don't even have the time to worry about their safety, let alone me bringing home some shit just for no reason, just for the simple fact that I'm successful. Okay? Like, nah, I ain't got time to worry about that type of shit. It's just one thing. Bang, bang, that's it. Don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Okay? I'm not letting a motherfucker come to my house and think that they'll come back later or someone. No. Nobody's coming back. Getting laid down and never getting that second chance to ever come to my house again. Same goes on the streets. Say people, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Boom. Stop that silly shit. You never know. People are going to run to the wrong. It's just really getting ugly out here, man. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy. I'm just saying I've been in this position more times than I'd like to be. And I've always been prepared for the fuckery. All right. So I'm just glad my boy Terrence J was okay. Now, we're going to end the show on some sports talk real quick. My Seahawks didn't end up getting a OBJ. And I think he's going to Green Bay, right? But I wish we got OBJ. You know what I'm saying? It'd been nice. But deep inside, I know him, right? I know Odell. So it's like, he's never going to play WR3, right? He never even really played WR2, so there's no way he's going to play under DK. But DK is our main guy, right? I mean, Tyler is our main guy too, but it's like, he's not going to play under DK just for what it is, whatever. So, or Tyler. So, we played Green Bay this week, actually. And we got D'Estrich back. We got Chris Carson back. And, of course, we got number 3, Russell Wilson is back. So I don't know if Geno gets any snaps this week. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But what's crazy is, you know who might not be back? Lying ass Aaron fucking Rodgers. All right. He's clear. They say he's clear to play on the 14th, but that's the actual day that, the game is. So he hasn't practiced all week. I don't think he practiced last week really, right? So I think Jordan Love may get the start, which, I don't know. I mean, because why would you if someone don't play for a couple weeks, they got COVID. I don't know if that's really a good idea. So I don't know if Jordan Love starts, it's good for us. All right. But even if we do fucking face a starting Aaron Rodgers, he is not going to be a 100% Aaron Rodgers. And you know what? I'm excited to see what Russ does, right? I didn't speak on his immunization bullshit that Aaron said, that story, because fuck Aaron Rodgers. Who cares, right? I'm more mad about the Mac Jones situation with the, with Brian Burns and that ankle twist shit. Now, that's some real pussy shit. That's some hoe shit. That's some straight up Travis Scott type bitch shit. Okay, so Mac Jones deserves all the smoke that he's about to get. But look, I don't know exactly what the spread is right now. I'm sure Miles and fucking Jordan can tell you what it is. But look, I think Seahawks got a nice little chance. And I feel good about us right now. The NFL has ranked us as the 19th team in the league. You know what? There is a lot of teams that are under us. I still think we're better than that, especially the way that we played against the Titans, and some of these teams are really doing well. But anyways, on to the NBA. Lakers, we suck. Okay. We pulled off a crazy overtime win last night against a very, very tough Miami team. But you know what? We can't survive without LeBron or even tread water until LeBron gets back. And that's sad for me to say that. Because you know why? Because Russell Westbrook is playing like a madman. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. I don't know who he is anymore. Especially when you throw him balls at AD's head. And AD is so soft. It just is aggravating watching him play, And on top of that, you don't think motherfuckers have figured him out? It's like they figured out Mahomes, okay? He's getting double teamed, and then the dude is throwing the ball away. And on top of that, AD is just like I don't know what the fucking deal is, right? It's like, why does AD have the ball at the top of the key? Like, who the fuck do you think no. Anthony Davis is playing with such low basketball IQ right now. It's just, I'm baffled. In fact, both of them are. Right? And these are two dudes that are fucking superior, like so talented, but the IQ is just off. Okay? I'm about to get a heart attack thinking about it again, right? Watching these games, I'm getting these heart attacks. It feels like watching a Seahawks game. And I already got that stress from being a Seahawks fan. I don't need this shit. Right? And by the way, we better beat the motherfucking Timberwolves. Okay? That's this Friday. What is that? Tomorrow night. Shit. I'm going to the game. Gonna be there with my boy Ken Jeong, aka Mr. Chow from fucking The Hangover. We better win. Right? And I know Karl Anthony Towns is my boy, aka Cat. And I'm sure we gonna, shake hands and all that stuff. And last night, Cat got so-called posterized by Andrew Wiggins, the Golden State Warriors. And you know what? The internet went crazy. Andrew Wiggins was trending #1. And it's like, what? Because he used to play for the team. I'm just curious. Because he played for the T-Wolves? I watched that dunk 4 or 5 times. I give that dunk a 6. Maybe a 6.5 at best out of 10. Why the fuck are y'all gassing Wiggins so heavy? That's just that new generation cornball shit. Okay? Because he had 22 points in the first half. Who gives a fuck? That dunk was whatever. It was not directly on Cat. And they showed angles of it too. I don't get it. John Starks, when he dunked on Jordan, if social media was around then, he should be trending for 2 days off that. But for that dunk to be trend #1, even Zach LaVine, 360 dunk, right? With that steal from fucking Caruso and that dime from Lonzo was way better. And it's crazy because you know what? You know who plays with fucking high basketball IQ? Lonzo. Just don't have the talent to match up. But what's crazy is AD got all the talent, don't have the basketball IQ. Now, speaking of the Chicago Bulls, I'm going to that game and sitting on the floor, different seats on the floor. And that's Monday, right? And I know we're going to get our ass kicked. But, sidebar, I love Caruso, right? At one point, I called myself the Korean Alex Caruso. But let's get serious. He ain't no game changer. Okay, stop the cap. Right? He ain't no big scorer. Nothing like that. It's fun to watch here and there, whatever. Look, I'm tired of this shit. Players who deserve their propers and their flowers need to get them. But all this extra gas you guys are giving these players is just got to stop. Especially when gas is $5 a motherfucking gallon. Yo, stop the cap. For real. Stop the Sunoco. Okay, stop the 91 octane when it's fucking 87. Anyways, look, guys, that's it. We're done. I really hope you guys have a great weekend. Got some big giveaways next episode. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you tune in Monday. BTB Army, I love you guys. No joke. I'm thinking about doing a really big thing around Black Friday. I'm thinking about giving away a trip to San Francisco. And all you got to do is be in America. I might even add Canada. No, you know what? It's going to be limited to the 50 states in America. Fly you to San Francisco. You get to hang out with Ben Baller, right? I give you guys at least 2 or 3 months in advance to get ready so you can prep. If you have a job, whatever, you can let them know. Of course, all travel will be paid for, transportation, lodging, hotel, all that stuff, even food. Fuck that. Get to smoke if you smoke. How that sound? How does that sound? Get to kick it with Ben Baller in San Francisco. Does that sound good? All right. Well, stay tuned for that, guys. Look, we are out. This was just a little bonus episode. I didn't even mean to go this long, but cool. Just gave you guys, 50 minutes. Just something to hold you over until Monday. I love you guys. Yo, Lakey, what's good, my bro? All right, man. Lakey Lake, take us out of here, fam.